You know that feeling when you're shopping online? You've got what, like a dozen tabs open, you're jumping between apps? Well, get ready because all of that is about to change thanks to AI. We are on the verge of a fundamental shift in how we buy pretty much everything, and it all comes down to one really powerful idea. But let's just stop for a second and ask, with all the incredible technology we have, why is online shopping still such a chore? I mean, really, you search on one site, then you hop over to another app to compare prices, you check out on a third, and then you've got to track your package on a fourth. It's like a digital scavenger hunt. Why haven't our supposedly smart assistants fixed this mess yet?
Well, it turns out the answer is surprisingly simple. This isn't really an AI problem at all. It's a language problem. You see, as smart as your AI assistant is, it can't have a meaningful conversation with the millions of online stores out there because they all speak completely different languages. Right now, e-commerce is this incredibly complex maze. It's a total jumble of different systems, different databases, different ways of doing things that just don't talk to each other. And this fragmented mess isn't just a headache for us, it's an absolute nightmare for any AI trying to navigate the online world on our behalf.
Okay, this table really puts the whole problem into perspective. Just look at this. For an AI to ask a super simple question like, hey, how many of these you have in stock? It needs to know that store A calls that number QTY, but store B calls it inventory, and store C has some custom name like stock_level. Now, just try to imagine that insane complexity multiplied by thousands of stores and hundreds of different data points. It's no wonder AI just gets stuck. And this isn't just about our convenience, you know. This chaos hits businesses right where it hurts, the bottom line. Think about it. Just integrating a new online store can take a team of developers 3 to 6 months. Our AIs are stuck just making recommendations because they can't actually do anything, like make a purchase. The current system isn't just inefficient, it's ridiculously expensive, and it is absolutely holding back progress.
So, how do you solve a language problem? Well, you create a universal translator. And in the world of e-commerce, that brilliant solution actually has a name, the Universal Commerce Protocol, or UCP for short.
So what exactly is UCP? Well, at its core, it's basically an open rulebook for communication that any AI can understand and use. It standardizes everything, from how you ask for product info to how you process a payment. It's essentially creating a universal blueprint for how to do business online. But let's make it even simpler. The easiest way to think about UCP is as a universal translator. Yeah, like the Babelfish from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It lets any AI talk to any online store, instantly, fluently, without having to learn thousands of different digital dialects. And here's where it gets really, really powerful. UCP doesn't just standardize information, it standardizes actions. And that is a huge deal. It means an AI can do everything a person can do. Search for products, add them to a cart, pay for them, track the order, and even handle returns, all using one single common language. So what does this actually look like for us? This isn't just some behind-the-scenes technical fix. This is about to fundamentally change the way we all shop, shifting us from a world of endless, frustrating clicks to a world of simple, powerful commands. Just imagine saying something like that to your phone. No apps to open, no websites to browse, no tedious checkout forms to fill out, just one simple command. That is the future that UCP is making possible. And here's the magic that happens in the background. Your AI instantly understands what you want. It queries dozens of stores that speak UCP, it compares them based on price, delivery speed, your past preferences, and then it automatically completes the entire purchase for you. It's like having a personal shopping assistant on steroids. The difference here is just stunning. Shopping goes from this complicated manual process that you have to manage to a simple, automated task for an AI. You just give the command and the AI does all the heavy lifting. This isn't just an improvement. It's a complete paradigm shift in how we interact with the digital world. But this isn't just about making our lives easier. This new technology is at the very center of a massive battle for the future of e-commerce. We're talking about two very different visions being pushed by the biggest names in tech. This table lays out the two sides perfectly. On one hand, you have Amazon's model. Think of it as a walled garden. It's a closed ecosystem where they control absolutely everything. On the other hand, you have this open UCP model, which companies like Google are backing. It allows any seller, anywhere, to connect. This turns an AI from a simple recommender into a true transaction agent that can shop the entire internet for you. For Amazon, control is everything. For Google, an open, searchable web is their lifeblood. And this has some profound implications. In a world with UCP, the game is no longer about who's best at gaming a specific platform's algorithm. When an AI is doing the shopping based on objective facts, price, quality, delivery time, the only thing that really matters is how good your product and your service actually are. The competition shifts to pure, simple excellence. All right, so we've talked tech, we've talked big picture strategy. Let's bring it all back home. What does this future actually mean for us as shoppers and for the businesses we buy from? So, when all the dust settles in this huge battle for the future of shopping, who really comes out on top? Well, the answer is pretty clear, and it's good news for most of us. The winners are, well, almost everyone, except for those giant closed platforms. For us, the consumers, it means the ultimate convenience and choice. Your AI agent works for you and only you, finding the absolute best option from across the entire internet. And for sellers, especially the smaller ones, this is a declaration of independence. They're no longer at the mercy of a single marketplace. They can finally compete on a level playing field based purely on the quality of what they offer. And if you're wondering what's really going to drive this massive change, what's going to push companies to adopt it, it really comes down to this one number. For businesses, adopting UCP could slash the cost of adding a new online sales channel by over 80%. That is a massive economic incentive that is simply too big for any company to ignore. So let's just end with this thought. This technology, it's not really about better shopping. It's about getting back our most valuable, non-renewable resource, our time. So the real question is, when your AI starts taking care of all the errands, what will you do with all the hours you get back?